Hi, welcome to our video. Today we're having a look at this Lenovo K50 Note. This is a dual SIM 4G enabled smartphone running Android 5 Lollipop, and it's got a lovely 5.5 inch screen. It's got some capacitive buttons down here. We've got a front facing camera and some sensors. We've got our headphone jack, we've got our charging port, we've got a back facing camera with a flash, we've got our sound rocker, on and off button, and that's it. Now this version is the yellow version, which I think looks pretty cool. There is a white version as well, but I quite like this yellow version. It's quite funky, but if you want to be a bit more reserved, you can buy the white version. Right, let me show you where the SIM cards go. So what you need to do is put your finger in somewhere and pull this off. Right, once you pop the back off, you've got two SIM ports here. Now they take micro SIM. You can put one 2G SIM in and one 3G or 4G SIM, just there like that. And you can put a micro SD memory card up to 64 gig as well. It does come with 16 gig included, but you can increase that quite easily with a memory card up to 64 gig, so that's very handy. Okay, now that we've got the phone started, we can get in and have a look. So this has got the Android Lollipop, Android 5 on it, but what Lenovo have done is put their own skin on it. They call it the Vibe UI. Now they've made it more like an Apple-y sort of interface where you haven't got an app tray, you've got several screens where you can put widgets on, and you can put all your icons and your apps get put on there. Obviously you can put things in folders and things like that. So if you're not used to Android, this won't make a difference, but if you are, that's a difference in it. If you want something normal, if you like, something that you're used to, you can download a different launcher and you can have something that you're used to, so an app tray with all your apps and things like that. So if you wanted that, you can quite easily do that by just downloading a different launcher. So let's go back to our normal launcher, or the Lenovo launcher, and I want to show you. Obviously I've got my two SIMs in. You can see on here my two SIMs I've got on here. I've got my free SIM and I've got my T-Mobile SIM. My free SIM's enabled on 4G, so you can see 4G on there, and then I've got my normal SIM there at the top. Up here I've got my notification tray, so from here I'll see my notifications, and I've also got some quick settings, so I can turn Wi-Fi on, turn the GPS on and things like that. So there's lots of quick features or quick settings up here. I can go to the main settings here as well. And the UI that they've built on top of this is rather quite nice. I quite like it. As you can see, it's really fluid as well. It's really fast and smooth, which is really good. That superb screen as well. Let's talk about that screen. I've got that 5.5 inch screen. It's really quite nice. It's very crisp. You can see it from all different angles there. It's an OGS screen, so it's nice and thin, which enables this phone to be really thin. As you can see, it's really quite thin and light thanks to that OGS screen. The touchscreen is really sensitive as well. Let's have a look at some pictures here. So let's go to our SD card and have a look at the pictures, and you can see how nice, bright, vibrant that screen is. I can zoom in and zoom out. Obviously it works really nicely, so that's really great. And now let's look at the camera. Now, as you'd expect a smartphone, you've got plenty of options here. So let's go in here. I've got some filters and things like that, and I've got my settings here. There's quite a few settings that you can go through, but let's take a picture and see what it comes out like. So let's get my Smurf man and take a nice picture of him. Turn the flash on. Okay, so we'll look at those two pictures that we've just taken. So I think that's with the flash, and obviously he's pretty close up, and you can see the detail in that. It's really good. Let's see the other one. That's without the flash, and it's still very good. So the camera on this is very, very decent indeed. It's a 13 megapixel camera. It takes really nice crisp pictures. I have taken pictures outside. Unfortunately I didn't save them. I should have, maybe. And then you can see how good quality this camera is. Now the other thing with this as well, the normal Lenovo K3 Notes don't come with the Google Playstore. They come with the Lenovo store, which in the UK is no good for us. But we have installed the UK Playstore. Now that's great because I can then download new games from the Play Store directly and install them. So with a lot of imported phones and with the Lenovo, they don't come with the Play Store, which is, I think, very important to have. But on our version, it's all on there. Now I've gone a bit ahead of myself because I should show you how the dual SIM works. So if I wanted to call out, I would call out from whatever, like that. I can call out from my contacts if I want to, or just dial in the number, and then I can call out from SIM 1 or SIM 2. So that's how that works. So messaging works exactly the same way. So if I did a new message, I would type out that message. This is the keyboard, by the way. It's a really nice keyboard. I've installed the Google keyboard, so I can do swiping, which is really great. I would urge you to install that. The beauty of Android, you can do that. Now I can send out from SIM 1 or SIM 2, and it's got a little label on the other, I don't know if you can see it, but free UK and EE, that's my other SIM there. So that's obviously internet works really nicely. This is a default browser. I've just loaded the BBC website. I can pinch to zoom, and you can see it's rendered that website really crisply and smoothly. If I bring that, let's zoom the camera in. So what about videos on this? Videos would be superb on this lovely 5.5 inch screen. So let me show you. So videos work really nicely as well, as I've shown you there. Now what I want to show lastly is some games, or one game, just to give you an idea. This is an OctaCore phone. It's very powerful, 64-bit as well, and it's got its dedicated graphics processor, so it can really handle pretty much all the games you throw at it. So what I'm going to do is very, very quickly just show you a quick game. It will give you some sort of idea of how it can handle the games. Again, I've downloaded this from the Play Store very quickly.
3, 2, 1, go!
So that's it on the gaming front. You can see this is an extremely powerful phone. It's got that OctaCore 64-bit processor with its own dedicated graphics processor unit, so it can pretty much handle all the games out there. Plus it's got a massive 2 gig of RAM, so multitasking in games is really a breeze. Now finally I must show you what it comes with. Now it comes with a charger plug. It's a 2-pin charger, but we'll also throw you in one of those so you can charge it in the UK. It comes with a charger cable, and you can use that to charge it via your PC or laptop. And finally it comes with a quick start manual. Sadly it's in Chinese, but hey, it's Android, it's very easy to use. You can actually download the English manual from the Lenovo website anyway. If you can't find it, send us an email and we'll send you the link to it. But like I said, it's Android and it's really, really easy to use. If you're struggling with something, drop us an email, phone us, and we'll try our best to help you. Now let's wrap this up. I think this phone is a fantastic phone. I mean, especially for the money, it is a really top spec phone. It's really thin, it looks really nice, it's got a lovely clean design, it's got a great 13 megapixel camera, it's got a lovely full 1080p HD screen, it's OGS, which is bright and clear and responsive. It's important touchscreen phones be responsive. This is extremely responsive. It's running Android 5 Lollipop, which is the latest and stablest out there. It can take 2 SIM cards and it can do 4G as well, so that's really important. 4G is all the rage now, and it's you know, the areas, 4G areas are popping up all over the place, so you can utilize that full speed so you can future-proof yourself. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I really recommend this phone. I hope you choose to buy it soon, and thanks for watching our video.